Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And today in Extra Figure News, we're going to start with probably the most exciting thing since Mr. Satan to come out of the SAS Figuarts line.
They're finally doing a female Muto?
Monster Arts. We're talking about Figuarts.
I don't give a crap who makes it. Somebody just make it.
Please, for the love of God, we just want a female Muto figure. It's not even that great of a monster. I just want something to go up my Godzillas. So, anyways, for the Dragon Ball Z line from Figuarts, they are making the Great Saiyaman.
Boo.
But he
Never
comes
fan
with
of the Great Saiyaman. Boo.
the Great Saiyaman best Gohan.
He got beat up by a bunch of nobodies at the tournament, and they stole all of his energies. Boo.
Yeah. I don't really know how that will work, but remember, Dragon Ball Z power levels are bullshit. Just don't worry. It doesn't matter how strong somebody gets. In the end, Master Roshi can still take them on.
He's immortal. Yay.
Like, even Krillin was useful in Super. Krillin. Only person worse than Krillin's Yamcha. Remember this.
That was the greatest scene with Master Roshi. He was like, Kami-Agra! It was just like, just a bunch of them die. I'm like
Master Roshi's the sweetest. Like, I got his Figuarts on order too. Well, it's in my pile of loot. I'm waiting for a couple more things to show up and they'll ship it. But Great Saiyaman's coming out. You get all three versions of his head, which is helmetless, helmet, and the turban thing.
Only way I would buy this if it came with the Great Saiya Woman.
Well, that all depends on how well this figure does. Because if this figure does great, then we'll get the Great Saiya Woman.
No. I will only pay for both of them at the same time. Because she kind of counterbalances his.
But I think he's a web exclusive. So if you don't get him now,
I wouldn't need him later. All I need is Videl.
I know I need. Because, God, I'd buy that too. Like, there's not really that many Dragon Ball characters I really plan on buying.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to get a Cell eventually, but like the only thing I'm really missing that I don't have is a Piccolo. Like, I have Majin Vegeta, which is my favorite Vegeta. I have a Super Saiyan Goku. We have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which is probably the best Gohan, to be fair. But him or probably Ultimate Gohan. Though I do like me some Great Saiyaman. I was just like, to be honest, it was kind of stupid, but I like that they try to do something a little differently with him. And he is in the manga. Out of everything that happens in the World Tournament arc, Great Saiyaman's at least in the manga.
Ooh.
Anyways, moving on to most of everybody else is here for Giant Monster news, which we have two pieces. One is that CCP is releasing a new Ultraman Kaiju in the form of Jirass. This is probably the most excited I've been since Ultraman Great came out for a statue, like X Plus style figure. You know who Jirass is?
No.
Jirass is the amalgamation of the 64 suit with the 65 head and a giant, like, Dilophosaurus sail fin around its head.
So it's a freak of nature.
Just a bit.
Sweet.
Also, probably my favorite of the old Ultraman monsters next to, I like Ben Mular.
Know him.
I like Jirass and probably Zatan. I like Zatan too.
Zatan's pretty good.
But like that fight, like Ultraman rips off his sail. And there's like blood and everything. Like, it's so overtly violent for reasons, and it's amazing.
Unknown reasons.
Well, yeah, because like that's why the original shows were like really sweet, is because like when the monsters fight, it felt more like a fight, like fight to the death, more so than just kick explosions done. Pretty much.
My favorite ones are like, and just cuts them like 6 pieces and fall apart.
Like Ultraman 7 or Ultra 7, I should say.
That's it. That's all the fights are 90% of times.
So as of this recording, the statue isn't currently out yet, but once it pops up for pre-order, I'm going to be snagging that thing for sure. I think he's like 180-ish. So it's like higher price for a statue. Like it's about 30 centimeter price. So seems worth it for me. The other thing, too, is Diamond Select is going to be putting out their own statue in the form of Gypsy Avenger from Pacific Rim Uprising. I had a brain fart for a second. But it's a pretty basic statue. It's just him standing on some rubble. But honestly, it's probably a sweet option for people because I like the action figure, but it tends to tip on me.
So him standing on the stuff?
Yeah, because it's a statue. It's just him just kind of like striking a pose.
Yeah. It's
a pretty nice option for people that just want to just have like a Gypsy Avenger to display and never touch it again. Well, granted, like, I prefer me some action figures, and to be honest, I kind of like the Robot Spirits. It's probably my favorite. But the Diamond Select one's still a pretty cool option as well. And it being a statue is actually kind of a bonus in some regards.
That's actually short action figure news. We got anything else?
Just for a couple other things to bring up is for you JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans, they are reissuing from the first season. I guess it's based off the manga though, so it's like the first few chapters. But it's Jonathan and Dio.
I was never a fan of that anime.
I like it. I really like the first 2 seasons. Once like the stand started showing up, it's still cool, weird. But yeah, it's weird. But I know the one dude that they have still not made in the years that they've been making this toy line for these super action statues, they still do not have a Speedwagon figure.
That's a good thing.
But he's like that sidekick that can never win a fight, but you love him for it anyways. Like Genos from One Punch Man.
Robin.
He's kind of like Jonathan's Robin. In a sense. But he had this sweet top hat with the saw blades. And just like yelling at everyone. Everyone. And Jonathan's such a gentleman. So, that's like, if we ever did like a top 10 like figure super action statues should do, number 1, Speedwagon. For sure. There's also that hermaphrodite figure with the penis.
Oh yeah, talking about that, I'm going to pose the picture right about here somewhere so you guys can see what we're talking about. And let us know in the comment below, what is that behind that blurred?
No, that's getting cut out here for sure.
Steve.
I can't even remotely show you guys that thing. No pictures.
I don't know what
it was just like, we were like, wait. Because our dad's like, hey, check out this like booby figure. And I'm like, that booby figure, I'm pretty certain has a penis. So, moving on. Might be cool for some people, not us.
It's going to be hilarious. It's just going to be like a picture, and then we're just going to blur out the picture.
As I'm trying to look, it's just going to be like a black picture.
Yeah.
Here's the picture, and darkness. Because, yeah, the only other thing was there's a Hatsumiku figure. That's going up, the racing one with the really weird pose. Looks cool. I really need to get like at least like one Hatsumiku figure in my collection just because of how popular she is. And I love her design, but I can't, it's so hard for me to get in the music though. But she's one of those like, it's like Sonico. I love the look of her, but most everything else is just kind of like whatever.
Super Sonico itself sucks, but
the only reason I want to get the Figma because it comes with a guitar that I can give to Godzilla.
Godzilla rock.
I might need it for a prop. Kind of like the beach balls we have for the bootlegs. Oh, maybe I should just get a bootleg of it. Then I have a bootleg guitar.
It'll be even better.
That could work. But yeah, that's essentially pretty much it for this action figure news. Not really too much else to go on about. There's like the Mezco Street Fighter Chun-Li and the alternate costume variant.
Nothing semi-interesting, at least for us.
That's like the one thing I've seen pop up for stuff that looked pretty cool, but not sure if I'm going to get it quite yet. So, again, let us know in the comment section below if there's any figures that we missed or if anything you guys are excited about, especially that Jirass statue. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.